We've recently launched a program with IDC to target our top 150 advisors that we've allowed for based on their production levels. We understood that there was a number of our advisors who, although they might position disability insurance, might not have disability insurance on themselves. So we thought this was an excellent opportunity to partner with such a big disability carrier in the industry in order to offer our top 150 advisors the very best offering when it came to income replacement. The highlights of the GSI program, number one, I think, is that some of the challenges that our advisors have when sort of stick handling through some of the particulars when it comes to income replacement is the underwriting process. So we understand that a lot of our advisors have troubles when when it comes to financial underwriting, when it comes to medical underwriting, in terms of qualifying for the programs. And it's not just something that they necessarily do every day. So one thing that this program offers that's different than the others is the fact that the medical and the financial underwriting has been waived. We've been able to put together an offering for them, which is a pre-qualified amount of $4,000 of monthly benefit with a waiting period of 90 days, benefits to age 65. It's the professional series program, so this is the one that has every single seatbelt and airbag imaginable within a disability contract, so it's a non-cancelable plan. It offers the residuals and the partials to age 65. It also is offering the regular occupation extension to age 65 and cost of living adjustment benefit. While on top of all of that, not only dealing with our advisors' current need, which is income protection, we also understand their needs are going to change into estate preservation, which we see long-term care insurance as a major factor when it comes to positioning living benefits. So we were able to put together a policy that not only has the income replacement right now, but also offers the guaranteed conversion into long-term care between the ages of 55 and 65. Yeah, the requirement for the program is $45,000 of first-year commissions. Of course, one thing that we recognized is advisors sometimes are challenged when it comes to purchasing disability insurance because they feel that I don't qualify for disability insurance because of the fact that I have a renewal base coming in. One thing that by us offering the cutoff of $45,000 of FYC with the $4,000 a monthly benefit, that's based on previous year's production, we can guarantee from that point that regardless of what your renewals are from your current in-force block of business, you are most definitely entitled to this top-up benefit of $4,000. Because of course, if we're just looking at renewal income, that is not reflective in terms of what your total income replacement needs are. So we feel that by adding this $4,000 on top of, that should be able to provide us with better protection than what we currently have right now. We targeted our top 150 advisors with this plan. That was something that we had negotiated with RBC Insurance on. So our top 150 have been communicated with by me. They would have received an email from myself highlighting exactly what the program entails and the enrollment forms, any of the marketing material that we've been able to put together for you, and also advising you to connect with your IDC business development executive. It's been interesting. We've been, some of the people that we didn't think would necessarily be onto the program, due to the fact of where their incomes are and what maybe some of their ages are, we've been pleasantly surprised. We've been able to get many of our top tier advisors who are well into their 50s, even early 60s, who have been able to qualify for this program and who were quick to take it. We're in the process right now of following up with each one of our advisors. I think it's probably been maybe a couple weeks now since the initial email came out from myself. And we've had a lot of questions and answers, that we've been fielding on this side here. But, our business development people are now becoming very active. And as well, we've also engaged with our RBC partners, with the sales consultants in each one of the in one of the territories and provinces to connect with the identified advisors that we have on that list. Cutoff period for this is December 1st. So it's important that we get all of the enrollments in quite quickly. Because on December 1st is a closeout date for this. We're going to be forwarding everything to RBC at that point. We're looking for an effective date, I would say target for January 1. But again, it's important that we get the information in as quickly as possibly can, so that way we can make sure that we do have the correct amount of participation based on the feedback, the responses that we've had from the field, and the advisors that we've had come on. But 75% of the participation out of the 150 advisors is what's required. When it comes to living benefits, you know that it's something that's very near and dear to my heart. And you know, I've spent a lot of time as an RBC sales consultant operating within these types of programs, GSI and whatnot, but never once have we ever been successful in terms of launching it within certainly an organization like an insurance office, or and it's certainly not an MGA. You know, somewhere where we have, you know, individual brokers who are self-employed, who are not part of IDC in terms of from an employee standpoint. Something that is going to be individually packed as opposed to a list bill, which is what the normal setup is for these types of programs. So, you know, I've been declined over many years whenever positioning these types of plans. So, you know, when we were able to partner with RBC and get their approval on this, this is really the first time I've seen it in 12 years. In the very short period of time that I've been in the business, I've spent much time working with some of the senior advisors who have never seen it either. So I think this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for our advisors to take advantage of. There's no guarantee it's going to be here next year either in terms of a new offering. So it's important that we take it now while it's here. And again, to connect with your business development people, of course myself, I've been labeled as sort of the contact person for this plan. So it's important that if you are interested or if you do have questions, for you to contact myself or to contact your IDCWIN business development executive. One of the things that I didn't mention on the emails that went out to our advisors is we've had many questions in terms of compensation and advisors asking whether or not they're compensated in the plan. And in actual fact, they are. So not only does the plan offer all the bells and whistles and the discounting and whatnot, but each one of our advisors is going to be getting a 21% FYC commission on the plan, plus of course whatever their MGA overrides are. So the fact that we were able to get it down to a 25% discount affected what the commissions were, but again, it was the best way that we saw fit to do it, and the advisors agree.